Nothing. Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay. So I can
Nobody said.
I can see you already know what I was coming to tell you. Things just aren't going to work out for you with this. We saw your workout at the draft combine. Where you headed?
Oh, locker room, shower up.
Good. I just hope none of that game you just showcased washes off.
What? Man, this stuff don't wash off. It's part of who I am. It's in my DNA, yo.
Easy. Your jersey ain't in the rafters yet.
Yeah, but
But you lit it up out there. And everyone in this gym, including the GM and the head man, saw it.
alright, so what's that supposed to mean?
It means if there's any way to get you here, we're gonna do it. Now get out of here. We'll be in touch.
Alright, I'm looking forward to it.
The Nuggets have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days, 240 freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day. You don't, you got a...
Thanks.
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. To take a look at the Nuggets. They're facing a lot of challenges, fellas, in this upcoming part of the schedule. They're A.J. Redick's checked in for Los Angeles. And Denver also making a switch. Hickson's checked in. So on the floor for Denver. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Lawson out there at 4. And it's Hickson in at the pivot, manning the middle. Passes it to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. To the right side. And here's Barnes for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Steve, the big moment here. We get a NBA appearance from Banks. Just an amazing story we have here, Clark. Here is someone who has had to scrap and fight every bit of the way, but now he's made it on his own to an NBA floor.
You know, he got passed over by all 30 NBA teams during the draft, but he stuck with his dream, and now here he is. I mean, let's hope he can make the best of it.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Well, they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Glenn Davis is checked in for Spencer Hawes. Denver also making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Chandler. And Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Here's Davis, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Nelson, kicks it to Hickson. Lays it up and banks it in. Hickson's got his first 2 points of the night. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Here's Nelson. The shot is off. Paul with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 6. And Redick kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Foy. Pull up Jay. The shot's good from Banks. Banks gets the bucket. In a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player. Redick dishes to Paul. Davis has the open look. Off the left rim and out.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Nelson, the pass to Banks. He feeds it to Hickson. Back to Banks. Gallinari with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet for gain for him. Good. Al Paul. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. In low to Davis. Nelson with the steal. Outside Banks. And the pass to Hickson. Nelson, right side. Back to Hickson. From 13. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Redick. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
Oh, man, guys, it's unbelievable to see him pull up from so deep.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Davis is checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Turkoglu. Matt Barnes is checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul subbed in for Rivers. So on the floor for Denver, Banks in at center. Gallinari is out there with Hickson. Then there's Foy, and it's Nelson in at the point guard. 9 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clippers leading by 15. Paul with the ball, and it's Nelson picking him up. Davis with a screen on Nelson. Griffin inside. He's against Hickson. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Davis.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Here's Banks. And another miss by Denver. Here comes Chris Paul. Outside Griffin. Pass to Redick. With 1 on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball than we...
Welcome back, everybody.
Let's go. You're up.
Davis is checked in for Hawes. Turkoglu comes in for Blake Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Big group substitution here for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. Arthur comes in for Fareed. Gallinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. CP3 at point with Redick there, the backcourt. Davis is out there with Turkoglu. And it's Barnes. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Denver making a switch here. Banks is checked in. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Washington Wizards.
I just love the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Nelson kicks to Gallinari. Elbow shot is on the way. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Gallinari's got 8 points.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Dishes to Turkoglu. There's the triple. The shot is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead. They're up by 10. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist, and of course, basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
The Nuggets trail by 10. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver. Banks, he's in at center. Hickson is out there with Gallinari. And it's Jameer Nelson. And it's Foy in at the 2 spot. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Nelson, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz.
You know, that Utah game has a lot of attention on it.
Goes back up, and Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Barnes. Turkoglu's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Suns. Nelson against Paul. It's Banks with the drive. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The feed now to Ford. To the wing right side. Nelson kicks to Banks. Another shot. He lays it in.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Here's Paul. He's doing a great job of setting the table.
Room service dime showing you that nice peripheral vision of his.
He was just one away from having a double-figure assist total for the game.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Nelson outside. Feeds to Banks. Randy Foy is on the way. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. after doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Nelson outside. Barnes against Gallinari. And that one goes long.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
That's good. 7 points for Barnes. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
He's just trying to get something going, but that's not his shot. That's too far out.
Yeah, no way is that going to endear him to anybody on the coaching staff.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Nelson dishes to Banks. Trying his luck deep. And out of bounds. The Clippers gain possession. And Los Angeles with some...
What the heck was that?
Look it up. It's called basketball.
In for J.J. Redick. Big group substitution here for Denver. Here, Redick is checked in. And then for Denver, Banks checked in for Nurkic. Arthur comes in for Fareed. And it's Will Barton in for Randy Foy.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Clippers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And this victory tonight will even up the season series 1-1. Consider it repayment for the last time these two teams met. They get their revenge here with 2 more left to play on the year against the Nuggets.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and boy, what a game it was for Chris Paul. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not. Well, Griffin, a former dunk contest champion, but make no mistake, Blake is a game dunker, always among the league leaders. And at his size, with that strength, the way he gets off the floor is just unbelievable.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Turkoglu comes in for Jamal Crawford, and it's Rivers in for Paul. Banks, no good.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Here's Rivers. Outside Griffin. From 11 feet away. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Denver now. Banks with the ball. Turkoglu picks him up. Don't usually see him shooting the three.
For three.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. And here's Rivers. So the Clippers winning this one easily. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
The bad news is you play like a 50-year-old rec league bum, and we lost the game. You're supposed to ask me what the good news is.
What's the good news?
Good news is I don't think it's possible for you to play any worse.
Is this supposedly making me feel better?
Nah, man. It's supposed to make you understand that it ain't just you. We all got work to do if we're going to do something special this year. So put this one behind you, learn from it, and move on. All right?
Yeah, all right. But a 50-year-old bum, though?
If the shoe fits.
Come on, man.
Hey, Rook, keep your head up.
Oh, whoa, Coach Rivers. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I ain't played very well.
Everybody has down nights. Don't dwell on it. I've seen you play. You've got game. You'll bounce back. Just keep working hard.
I will, for sure. Thanks again.
Y'all, I got a mic. I'm lying. I do got a mic, but see, I'm on the phone right now. I'll sub if you sub back. Boy, you better sub. I'm what? Man, forget you. You're a poop.
What?
You're a poop.
I said Kristen thick.
He said I'm thick, y'all.
Yeah, I'm thick.
I did. Okay. He said I'm thick. He called me Big Booty Judy and everything. He was like, Zion, girl, you got that ass.
Yeah, man, what's wrong with that?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Zion. See, I gotta like restart my thingy because this is NBA Live and instead this is 2K. So like, oh my God, have mercy on my soul. I've been running, I've been running.
NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan in the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
Nelson comes in for Ty Lawson. Pelicans trail by 3.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Foyle is out there at Jameer Nelson. And it's Hickson. New Orleans making some changes here. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. And then for Denver, Banks checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Will Barton in for Randy Ford.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball on the open floor.
We talked about the Pelican mascot, Steve Wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
First one falls for him.
Jameer Nelson, a stocky 6-foot guard, now in his 11th season out of St. Joe's. College Player of the Year his senior season.
Both free throws good for Nelson. And Clark Nelson on the shorter side for a point guard, but very solidly built.
Compactly so, and a really good competitor, smart, tough point guard. And the size is a disadvantage defensively, but has been a good jump shooter and floor general throughout his career.
That is good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Pass to Banks. Jacks up a three, and he gets it to go. Banks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Sometimes players have a fairy tale beginning to their career, but not him. It was a rough first outing.
Yeah, you know, he looked at ease for long stretches of the game, and the team, however, the team overall didn't look their best in the loss. See how he continues to improve individually. It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Back to Nelson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. Eric Gordon grabs the board. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Doubled by Banks. And here is Pondexter. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Cole, the pass to Pondexter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Barton beyond the arc. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 1. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Coming up next Monday night, February 2nd, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against the Phoenix Suns. Live from U.S. Airways Center. Do not miss it.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Anderson with the inside. Norris Cole is out there with Gordon. And it's Pondexter in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Cole. Feeds it to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Withy. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
This is a physical brand of basketball we're seeing so far, and they're getting to the foul line.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Barton kicks to Gallinari. The dish to Barton. Shoots from the baseline. That's good. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's tipped. Banks with the ball. Right now averaging 7 points a game. He feeds it to Gallinari. Pass to Barton. Dishes it to Banks. Shoots a three. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Nelson kicks to Barton. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And a tight game here as we end the first half. New Orleans on top, up 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony.
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. For the most part, we played an intelligent first half. Our passing has been crisp. We haven't given the ball away, and that's big because we can't afford turnovers. Those will kill us. But I can't bash what we did on offense. We were in good.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Ty Lawson.
I loved it.
Both teams making some changes here. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Will Barton. Gallinari is out there with Arthur. Then it's Nelson, and it's Hickson in at the 5. Here's Cole with 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. And a great show through 3 quarters. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question. Take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
New Orleans leading by 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Anderson, the forwards. Quincy Pondexter out there with Norris Cole. And it's Davis at the center position.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Nelson dishes to Banks. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, leading by 5. They host the Clippers after this game.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Clippers game. I think it's going to be close.
The pass to Davis. Lock at 6. And he lays it straight in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Banks. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Evans passes to Pondexter. He dishes it to Cole. Now Pondexter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far. For New Orleans.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And how about the touch they've displayed?
Pick it up out there.
You know, as a team, they are really...
And so here is New Orleans. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Outside Holiday. So easy to...
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Just playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we were just going to come in here and play hard to win it. That's where it starts from. We did a great job of it.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve.
UGLY.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.